Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. We just finished reviewing Pixel 2 to Pixel 6, and there's only one phone left, the original Pixel, or what they call the OG Pixel or the original Gangster. This phone was manufactured and released in 2016, but can still hold its own after 5 years, and still one of the most popular phones for budget consumers. We're giving you 8 reasons why you should own it this year. Today we're reviewing Pixel 1 in 2022, the OG Pixel or the original Gangster. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Our first reason is the build quality. It's been a while since I held one of these, and I forgot how sturdy and premium this phone feels. As soon as I get my hands on this, I got really excited. Not a single plastic. Everything including the buttons are metal. The power button even has a textured metal finish. It is super compact, and the front screen reminds me of a Samsung S6 or S7 because of the shape and the forehead and chin. If you place the home button and back and recent navigation keys, it will be mistaken as a Samsung phone. At the back is the original Google two-tone design. The glass and metal mesh together to create this beautiful mix. The unlock sensor is situated at the back for easy reach. The phone looks new and sharp even at 6 years old. That's how good this build is. It looks and feels great. Next reason is the AMOLED screen. It's a sharp 5-inch with 441 ppi density. The Pixel's display is fantastic, comfortably one of the best at this size. It's an AMOLED panel, the same technology that Samsung uses on its Galaxy series with 1080p resolution. This isn't as high as the larger Pixel XL in its Quad HD panel, but due to the smaller size, you really won't notice the difference. Everything else about this screen is great. Since it's AMOLED, there's a lovely punch on the colors, yet saturation looks accurate. Blacks too are deep and inky, although there's a slight gray tinge on the Pixel when it's placed side by side with the newer Pixel phones. Viewing angles are great, brightness is excellent, and the auto brightness is easily the best I have used on an Android phone. This phone runs on Snapdragon 821 with 4 gigs of RAM. I can attest that this phone still packs a serious horsepower in terms of sheer performance at almost 6 years old. My goodness, you can still play some bad boy games. Of course, heavy won't be playable at this point. There will be stuttering and lags. I got this phone for only $50 and I don't know any phone that can run smoothly as this. Even my Samsung S7 won't be as good as this phone in terms of speed. Average users that only uses their phones for social networking, internet, call and text will be fine using this phone. Snapdragon 821 is somewhere in the ballpark of mid-range to budget performance. The camera of this phone is still phenomenal. What phone came up in 2016? We have the Moto Z, iPhone SE, LG V20, and Samsung S7, and none of those can compete with what Pixel 1 can offer up to this day. This phone even offers night shot, and it's pretty good. It has a single 12-megapixel rear camera with dual LED flash and laser autofocus. What's even more impressive is that this camera manages to battle with the best, even though it lacks OIS, and I don't even notice it. Most budget phones these days takes excellent daytime snaps, but in low light they really suffer. OG Pixel exposed light well, keeps noise to the minimum, while also managing to pick out tremendous amounts of details. Google, as always, will push you to shoot in HDR mode. This is only by default, and I tend to use it all the time. It produces photo with unbeatable dynamic range and a feeling of depth that even older iPhone 7 or Samsung S8 can't manage. Google Pixel can shoot in 4K, but a great trick is how it uses the gyroscope and add in a fantastic software-based stabilization. This is the selfie video recording of the OG Pixel or Pixel 1. This is still usable even in 2022. I'm now shooting on the rear camera of this phone, and as you can see on low light condition, it's holding up pretty well. Google made fun of Apple before because of the removal of the headphone jack, but they soon followed it, and that is after Google Pixel 1. This phone, like the A series, still has the headphone jack, so if you're still tied up with your high-fidelity headphones, Google Pixel 1 is one cheap phone to consider. The headphone jack is situated on the top left part of the phone, a perfect placement while watching or making calls. Hey, if you own the OG Pixel or any phones you see on our channel, we're making more videos of these phones in the future. Please hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this. I know how frustrated some Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro owner today, and as you watch this video, there are tons of YouTube videos pertaining to Pixel 6 fingerprint sensor, so many articles and debate on the internet too. Never had this issue with the original Gangster Pixel 1. I don't know if it uses the same hardware and technology as Pixel 2 and Pixel 3, but it feels almost the same. It is situated nicely at the back where my index finger can easily reach it, and you can add up to 5 fingerprints for registration. And lastly, the price. With everything you get from it, great build quality, decent performance, a headphone jack, and awesome camera, it's a bargain for around $50 to $70 top. I wouldn't go over $100. I mean, you can already jump for a Pixel 2 but less than $100. I'll give it a shot. A less than $100 Pixel phone with a headphone jack, that's incredible value. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict? Pixel 1 in 2022. OG Pixel might be old, but definitely people that cannot afford an expensive camera can consider this. Sure, it will not perform as a gaming phone, but you shouldn't buy this for gaming in the first place. I will not recommend this to people who needs a phone with a great battery life. Two things: it has a smaller capacity, and you might need a battery replacement now since it's getting older. And I'll recommend this to anyone on a budget that wants a great camera phone for just a fraction of the price. This is a bargain for the HDR photos it can produce. And also, who doesn't love a headphone jack? It's a novelty, sure, but we still need it. Google Pixel 1 might be 6 years old now, but still a decent and very reliable phone. Android 10 isn't the latest, but with Pixel having a stock Google experience, the older OS feels familiar. Remind you that this is the phone that started it all for Google, the original Gangster, the first and the finest. And I'll continue to review and compare this phone in our channel, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.